Okay, so we are finally on our last issue of the 12 insane things that we Mormons actually believe. And so far, I haven't found a single one that was completely accurate. Some of them were actually pretty close. But as I said in a previous video, they just give a superficial understanding, and so the full understanding is missing, and therefore the context of the doctrine is not there, and it's done purposely to sensationalize and make it look as bad as possible, sound as bad as possible. But we're on our last one, and we'll see how this one goes. Let us look at their final number 12.
And number 12 thing that Mormons believe that is really weird is that they believe that Jesus and Satan are brothers. Like, whoa! Like Thor and Loki is Jesus and Satan. They what? They really believe that. They believe that Lucifer was the bad son and Jesus was the good son of God, and that therefore you need to choose to be the one who worships the good son. You know, don't worship Loki, worship Thor. Whoa. But that is Mormonism, and that is exactly what's going on there. So for more information, guys...
So, of course, they can't give you full context of this one either. Although there is some truth to it, let us get into it. He said, oh, Jesus and Satan are brothers. Okay. But then he wants to compare it to Thor and Loki. He says Jesus was the good son and Satan was the bad son. He kind of tries to make it out to sound like they were the only two sons of God. Well, that's not true. We're all the children of God. As I've stated in many videos in the past, we are the offspring of God. We are the offspring of deity. We have all one Father. Sons of God. And if sons, heirs and joint heirs with Christ. All these verses that tell us that we are all the children of God. And then in Job, it states, God speaking to Job, he says, where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth, when all the morning stars sang and all the sons of God shouted together? We are all the children of God, literally. We are the spirit children of God. Which means that Satan, or Lucifer, and all of his followers, the 1/3 that was cast out of heaven, were also the children of God. As it says in Isaiah chapter 14, how art thou fallen, O Lucifer, thou son of the morning? He is a son, just like the rest of us are. That's it. I've never understood why that is such a controversial thing to believe, honestly. I know a lot of other Christians freak out at the idea, but I just don't understand why. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. We are all the spirit children of God. Jesus Christ is the spirit son of God. He is the eldest of the spirit children of God. But everybody else is also the spirit children of God, including Lucifer. And that's all I'm going to say on this one, because there's really nothing else to say. So I am going to leave it there on this issue. I do want to say I'm not responding to the rest of the video, because it's basically just an infomercial for his YouTube channel, and I feel no need to respond to that. He does, again, call the church a cult and all this stuff, but he doesn't say anything new in the rest of the video, so I am leaving it here. I did look at a number of the comments to the video, and most of them are pretty standard stuff. I was a former Mormon, oh, this is all correct, which, of course, it isn't, but that's actually generally how former members of the church think. See, a lot of people, and I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people actually do. They leave the church because they hear all this anti-Mormon garbage and think, or are persuaded that that's what the church did believe. Or after they leave the church, they go and consume all this stuff and say, oh, good thing I got out because I didn't know this. But it's all nonsense. Almost nothing. Well, a number of the things he says are actually true. He just presents them in the worst way he possibly can, purposely, in my opinion. But there's a lot of inaccuracies, a lot of false information mixed in there. And of course, after he makes his last point, he tells you, oh, if you want to learn more, go watch more of my videos. He wants you to watch his videos. He is not telling you to go ask members of the church, to go research the church website where all this stuff can be found. He's not telling people to go out and actually learn the truth from the source. He is only encouraging people to listen to him, at least in this video. I have not watched any of his other videos, but based on the tone and presentation of this video, I find it unlikely that he would ever suggest that somebody actually talk to a member of the church or go to an official website of the church to learn anything. I just wanted to point that out at the end here. And I'm going to leave that here. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and let me know. Please comment. I would love to hear some comments. Also, if you have any other videos or just questions, issues that you want me to talk about, let me know. Put them in the comments, and I will try to make a video about them as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.